Hey everybody! So today I'm going to be doing a thrifting tag, which if you don't know what that is, you see someone else do a tag and then you're automatically tagged by them. This one will be all questions about thrifting and kind of how you got into it, what you love about it, so let's get started. I started thrifting when I was very young. I always went with my mom. We lived on an Air Force base and they had a thrift store, well, like a little thrift shop, really far out on the base, and we just always went because we didn't want to spend too much money on clothes or shoes, accessories, anything for the house, so we just always liked going, and I'm really glad we started. I usually thrift with my sister or my mom. Sometimes I'll bring my friends along, but it seems like I'm more of the one that likes it than them, so I usually go with like my mom or my sister because they love it as much as I do. The first section I go to in a thrift store, it actually depends. I mean, it depends on what is closest to me. I kind of go into like sensory overload when I'm in a thrift store, and I kind of just gravitate towards the clothes, or if shoes are closer to me, then I'll go to shoes or accessories. I don't have a specific method. I just have to make sure I see everything while I'm at the thrift store. I look for anything at a thrift store. I mean, the fun of it is you never know what you're going to find. I usually find clothes or purses, shoes, jewelry, but there's also some really good finds in like movies and books, because you find things, like my sister usually finds things that she knew when she was younger that she hasn't seen in a lot of years, so it just depends. I mean, that's the best part of it for me, is that you never know what you're going to find. My favorite thrift store ever. I really love Goodwill because it seems like they update their racks of clothes fairly regularly, and their shoes and everything. I mean, sometimes you'll go in, if you go in frequently, you're going to see the same things over and over again, but they seem to bring out some new things every once in a while. So every time I go in there, it's kind of a new store, and I really like that, so probably Goodwill. My best find at a thrift store is actually this dress that I found at Goodwill last year, or the year before maybe. Anyway, for my 16th birthday, I found this dress, and it was originally from Forever 21, and it had the tags on it still. And it's not necessarily the best deal I've ever gotten because it was still like $8 or $9, but it was just that I found it and it fit me perfect, and I wore it for my 16th birthday dinner. So it's just a strapless dress with flowers on it, and then it's really poofy. It's pleated on the bottom. So whenever I look at this, it just makes me think of when I found it at the thrift store the first time. People who think that thrifting is gross, well, I don't know what you can say. I mean, you can't change someone's opinion. It's kind of just an individual sport, thrifting. So if you think it's gross, that's your opinion. I'm not gonna try and change it, but I love it, and I think that I get a lot of great deals, and it's not like I am going and wearing these things out of the store that people have just worn. I wash them when I get home, or if I get shoes or a purse, I wash them with like soapy water and stuff and let them dry and everything. It's not like you are taking something out of someone's closet and wearing it without washing it. At least that's not how I do it. So if you think it's gross, go ahead, but I'm getting better deals than you probably. A funny story about thrifting. I don't know that it's ever happened to me, but I know it would be really funny if I saw someone wearing something that I had given to a thrift store, because I think that actually has happened. Because I donate a lot of things to thrift stores or sell them in consignment places, and then you see someone wearing your shirt. That's kind of, it's funny. Or, I don't know, that's just an inspiring story. I mean, I've found a lot of brand new things that still have tags on them, have never been worn, and then I'll go to a store and see them there, brand new, for like $20 more than I paid for it. So I think that's pretty inspiring. My best tip for new thrifters, just have fun with it. It should be fun. Don't be disappointed if you go to a thrift store and you don't find anything, because that's happened to me many times. But then there are times when I'll go and clear out the store because I find everything that I could ever want. I mean, it's supposed to be fun, and just look for things that you don't necessarily wear, because it's a way to kind of reinvent your style when you find things that you would never think to pick up at a regular store, but because they're maybe in your size or in your favorite color or something, just be adventurous with what you pick and make sure to look through everything, because you never know what you're going to find. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy this tag and maybe you'll do it, and just have fun thrifting, because I know I do. Bye everybody.